Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, James Harden is getting to the foul line. Some don't like it, but Harden says free throws are a part of basketball. Either you're going to foul me or I'm going to score. Putting the pressure on the defense like that is tough. That's what makes a good player. Kevin, no lies told there.
Well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. Where you start in the standings could be very different, Clark, from where you finish. As a team, what do you do to continue to improve as the season goes on?
I think it's a combination of little things and guys getting more familiar and more accepting of their role. But I think it's always attention to detail, Kevin. That's really where teams make the most improvement, not forgetting the little things on a daily basis, the habits that produce winning over time.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen, and it's White in at the point guard position.
You know what you get there, Levine strong enough now to take on contact.
He's checked in for Chicago. The Rockets also changing it up. Jonas Jerebko's checked in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Gordon in for Gerald Green.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Boss. Goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by Capella. Harden has a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Some changes for Chicago. Felicio's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach LaVine. Manuel House is checked in for the Rockets. Rivers comes in for Russell Westbrook. The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. And the basket by Gordon.
And Gordon doing a nice job measuring these inside shots well. I mean, has a solid, quick release pretty much from anywhere on the floor.
It's deflected. Hutchison lays it up and banks it in. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Satoransky the pass to Boss. Rockets with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Pass to Satoransky. He kicks to Valentine. Got a hand on it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Gordon finds Rivers. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Chicago leading. Here's Boss. 5 points in the game. The putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Rivers. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. On the wing, Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. It's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Well, it's no secret that the Rockets are looking to take threes as often as possible. Over 45 a game last year.
Well, you think about the Rockets, and clearly they're the forerunners of the analytics application in how they play. Well over half their shots last season from three-point range. Broke their own record last year in three-point attempts.
Here's Boss. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. The pass to Chandler. That one drops for him. Chandler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going.
And Chicago has possession. They trail by 6. Here's Boss, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Russell Westbrook. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Levine and Valentine are the wingmen. Lowry Markkanen is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Boss in at point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. They traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season, and that seemed like a turning point. It lessened the logjam in the front court, and his versatile game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Harden outside. Kept alive by Houston. Goes back up. Westbrook, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Boss. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. James Harden is second. Fourth, Russell Westbrook.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
Great positioning on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pass to Capella. Outside, Green. Offensive rebound. Capella dishes to Tucker. Nice D from Porter.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Passes it to Boss. Shot clock at 5. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Here's Boss. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's cause.
No good on the second free throw. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Westbrook. And that's now 9 points for Eric Gordon.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And that's what you want to see. Good fundamental sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Mark, it seems that guards are rebounding now more than ever. What do you make of that trend?
You know what, Kevin? I think it's a function of how the game is played. More and more teams play small ball, where they really don't have a big guy out there or a traditional center out there. You may have guards and wings, and oftentimes your tallest guy might be 6'8". So it makes it important for guards and everybody to rebound the ball. So I think you see more guards getting more rebounds because of teams playing small ball as a function of the three-point shot's importance in the game.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Valentine. Inside. Boss, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Gordon up on top. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Golden State. Good on the shot. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the pass to Levine. Porter with it. Guarded by Harden. Here's Boss. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
On the night, free throw numbers for him. 9 attempts, made 7. Both free throws good from Boss. Houston leading by 3. And here's Westbrook. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the last few games you have been on fire, and it's carried over to tonight. What's gotten into you these last few games?
Hey, TA, I think I've just gotten to a nice groove with the rest of the guys, man. And like right now, it's like we're reading, each other's minds. That's resulting in a lot of easy chances for me. And I'm just enjoying the rides with my teammates, man.
Looks like Group ESP to me. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lost. Chicago ends up going with the new group. Houston making some changes. For the lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Well, for so long, Mike D'Antoni has been a vanguard on NBA offense. His teams have always played great offense, moving, spacing, dynamic players. And defense has not been at the level of offense, but I think he's actually improved as a coach in that area as well.
So on the floor for Houston, Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Jonas Jerebko out there with Chandler, and it's House in at the small forward. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Pass to House. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Rockets again can't hit. And Clark, part of it for D'Antoni is that he is delegating defensive duty.
Yeah, and I like that, Kevin. He's made sure to have a defensive coordinator on his staff, delegating that role and responsibility. He thinks and knows that his team is better off that way.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Rockets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Here's Boss. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Passes it to House. In the corner, it's Gordon. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Bulls. Felicio's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Boss. He's guarded by Rivers. Off target at the rim. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Boss. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Boss has got 4 points this quarter. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Gordon with no one around. The Rockets with another miss. Chicago leading. Here's Boss. Pass to Satoransky. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. The pass to Boss. Back to Satoransky. Here's Boss. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Boss has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls. Rivers scanning the floor. Good, nice job down low. Rivers has got 12 points in the game. And Chicago shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. Pass to Boss. Here's Felicio. Capella covering. It's good. Felicio's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Rivers and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, at this point in his career, Austin Rivers has proven how deadly he can be as a weapon, Clark, off the bench.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, I like the energy that Rivers comes in with. I mean, he pushes the tempo and looks for a shot as well. And I think he can play either guard spot effectively.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Felicio. And Porter subbed in for Murray. And the Rockets making a change here as well. James Harden, he's checked in for Danuel House. Rockets trail by 3. Outside Gordon. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And Gordon has the burst of speed you like to see in a guard. Excellent at knifing through the defense to the cup.
Boss passes to Young. To the middle. Now Satoransky. Right wing. Passes it to Boss. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Rivers passes to Jerebko. Satoransky against Gordon. The 3 from Harden. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Rivers. He's got 13. Harden outside for the lead. Rejected by Young.
Thaddeus Young using that expansive wingspan to put that shot in reverse.
Rebounded by Jerebko. Jerebko's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the dunk by Capella.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Porter dishes to Valentine. 1 second left, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Young. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Boss. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Valentine in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Back to Valentine. Clock at 6. Here's Boss. Back to Valentine. Here's Boss. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Laws has got 29. Houston in the lead. Harden finds Capella. Now Jerebko. It's Harden with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Phenomenal body control from Harden. Superb. It just not.
Harden with it. From deep three-point range. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.